Welcome back to another session of Awesome, or chemistry as most of you call it. We're going to start with organic naming here. Although we're not going to name a lot of organic compounds in this class, it's an important skill to pick up because once you move on to college and you take organic chemistry, this is a major part. It's like learning another language. Many of you take foreign language, and a lot of foreign languages, especially the European ones, the tense of the verb and who it relates to depend on the ending of the verb. We're going to be working in sort of a similar scenario, except we're going to be breaking down the name into three parts. Essentially, when we talk about organic chemistry and organic naming, we're looking at compounds that contain chains of carbon. They also contain hydrogen atoms in there, but the main aspect that we're going to focus on are the carbon chains. When we talk about things that aren't carbon or hydrogen, we're going to be talking about functional groups, and these are the non-carbon parts of the chain. These become very important and they dictate a lot of behavior for organic compounds. The way that naming is set up is something like this. If you look at the list that I gave you in the handout, it's going to be a lot easier than looking at all of this information on a board. But the way that naming an organic compound works is you start with the number of carbons, and that is going to be our prefix. Meth meaning one carbon, eth meaning two, so on and so forth. Again, if you look at the list, you'll see the names. Then the next part of it tells us what sort of bond is occurring between carbons, all right? And that's going to play a role in how things are named as well as how something behaves. And our ending here usually refers to different functional groups, but depending on the functional group is going to change our ending. And so in the next video, I'm going to write 12 examples, and we're going to go through how to name all of them.